like straight into the entrance. You came in as soon as you grabbed the closest person around. And
Then I'm
so,
gonna just jump out the window and reckless attack the fucker.
hmm.
If, like how
Yeah,
like yeah
you've got more movement speed than he does, so you can
yeah.
do that.
Um, I feel like is my character covered in blood considering all the shit he's
You
done?
are absolutely covered in blood.
Like a fucking maniac. But yeah, this is a reckless attack. Fuck yeah. I don't think I get my extra attack, but yeah. I don't know. Do I get my extra attack because we're not in turn order? I don't know.
Since he's like actively fleeing from you, I'm going to say that it would be more realistic that you're just
Yeah,
ah one
yeah,
swing.
sure.
Taking two swings would be freaking lightning fast. You know,
Yeah, yeah, that's understandable. That's
that's like
understandable.
monk. It's like what a monk would do.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure. But yeah, he probably gets out and does he run?
He is fleeing at the moment. Yes,
Is he out of the house? Because I want to just run up to him and
he
just
is leaped out of the window. Yes.
I'm gonna leap out with him and chase after him and see if I can get an attack on him.
All right. Um, you are faster than him, so I'm going to say that you get at least one attack before he can do what he's trying to do.
Alright, so a reckless attack again because I need this fucker to hit. 20.
That will hit him. Roll damage.
Not rage, so that's 20 damage.
Okay, you slash him across the back, and he instantly falls down. You've definitely severed his spine, and he is dead. Very dead.
So imagine it's like I imagine he's right there, the like obviously Ulrich, and considering he did see someone go in here,
Yes, you did see someone go in there.
I wanna
Whether he's in there now or
yeah I
not,
know
I don't know.
completely don't know, but he's gonna kick down the door
All
or
right,
go in.
the house is empty of any civilians. It looks like it was just like things knocked down. So if he did come through here, he was just definitely desperate to go. If you want to make a survival track, I believe is to track. You could probably track the like small
Yeah,
driplets of blood that have seeped from his wounds.
yeah. So survival, that's 10. I don't know if that would do it. I don't know if I get no. It's not advantage. I don't think because of the blood.
You can't have advantage on everything,
Oh
man.
no,
At
I
the
know.
moment, you've got
I know. I
advantage on
just said.
saving throws, strength checks, and everything else.
Oh no, I was
Right.
just saying. I was just saying. That's all.
Right. Well, that's not enough to notice it because he was practically trying to hold his blood in so that you wouldn't be able to find him that way. But at the moment, you can't really tell if he's in the house or not. You can make a perception check to
Yeah,
see if you can.
that's perception.
Okay.
But I imagine he's like, I don't want to lose my liver. Find that useful for drinking. 11.
You do not. Yeah, you're not going to find him.
Probably goes out the house and fuck. He left Specs on his own. He probably just runs back to Specs.
All right. You already know that the church is kind of like a safe location for them
Yeah,
already. So,
I feel like he's just going full running with.
all right. This house has practically been demolished because you left it burning, and
Mm.
also tied close to the house are a couple of also tied to a wagon beside the house are a couple of horses that was typically used for caravan tripping back and forth kind of thing, and they are basically trying to get away from the fire and stuff.
He
Are you going to
he
you know
moves the
let
horses, of course.
okay.
Releases
Are you
them.
going? Are you going to straight up get them out of the wagon and everything, or are you going to like take the rope, lead them away, and
No,
then
no, he's
take them
gonna
down
release
away
him.
from the fire? Okay, they immediately like just flee from the fire over the bodies, trampling over them. And I'm not sure if they would flee the city necessarily, but I'm going to say that they just head into like this forested area. They're not
Yeah,
bringing the caravan with them, of course, but that's where they are. going.
Very dedicated horses, aren't they? We
Well,
must-
here's the thing, like you similar to they're trained.
Yeah, I know. Like
they
yeah,
they were probably brought up doing the same thing. They're not really wild animals at this point.
yeah. But yeah,
Okay,
he's probably just shouts out
you
Specs.
okay, you don't find Specs in, like he didn't follow his parents into the house, but he is currently in the fetal position on the floor, and he is covered in freaking tears, and he has not moved from where you left him. He's currently on the floor.
Kind of picks him up. Snap out of it.
I think they're dead. I think they're gone.
They're dead. They are not dead. You said your mother was got taken away, didn't you? So she's alive.
Remember, I'm just going to remind you this because it wasn't that long ago in character.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
you released her from these guys, and after a couple of seconds of like wondering, panicking what to do, she ran into the burning house to look for her
Oh,
husband.
that was his mother. Oh, I thought that was some random bitch.
No, that's why she got
Uh,
dragged out of that house.
I thought that was I thought she was already got taken away. I thought that was just a random.
Yeah,
I
that's what happened. You don't know if she's alive in there or not, but you don't hear screaming or anything.
he
And
probably
you don't
looks.
know if the guy's alive either. Not yet.
Uh, I'll go look in there. Keep hiding, all right?
Hmm.
Snap out of it.
All right. Okay, so Specs is rubbing his eyes, and he says, "Okay, okay, just quickly go check them right away."
He probably just looks, jumping that, go in the house. Considering it's been a while, he kind of shouts, "Anyone in there? Anyone?"
You hear no response.
Goes in there further to see if he can find anyone.
There is a second floor at the moment. Well, at the moment, because it might collapse in any second now. But
Yeah,
are you staying on the first floor? Are you checking up there?
what would be them? He would go on the second floor because since that's gonna collapse soon, he would check the second floor.
Let's see.
Oh, by the way, he will wrap a
All right, there's not too many rooms. It's like a bigger than normal house, but you can you can easily check these various places real quick.
yeah.
And you see, you find the woman who you saw previously, uh, kind of like collapsed with her arm around an unconscious elf with like, he's got like blonde hair that has been semi-tarnished by all the smoke. And you said that you were going to wrap something around something
Yeah, he's gonna wrap like a piece of fur, like because he has mostly
over his mouth and
yeah
nose.
over his mouth.
All right,
Yeah.
I was going to make you do this as soon as you yeah. So what you're going to do? You see two elves currently almost in embrace on the in the burning room, and they're not that far away from the fire, but it seems that like they're alive.
Yeah, he
But
probably runs to him.
if they are, their breathing is extremely shallow.
He probably runs to him, pick him up, and get the fuck out.
One underneath each arm or something,
Yep.
like, or over each shoulder. Yeah.
His axe is on his back.
All right. Before you
And
do so, make a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
alright, so that's con. If I fail this one, that's con. That's 26.
All right.
No,
You've,
crit. Yeah,
you've probably been in a forest fire before
it sucks.
because you spend loads of time in the forest and
It
that
pro
kind of thing as an outlander. So
probably
you've been through this whole thing before. You know the smell of burning wood, and you get out of there immediately, really quickly.
Specs. We need healing. But yeah, he gets out. I feel like it's mostly just like like you said, he's been through this before, and he probably he probably remembers he probably remembers a few other times he's been in similar situations. But yeah, he just runs out with these two elves.
All right. Are you going to check their bodies yourself first, or are you just going to leave it up to Specs?
I'm not a healer, but I'm checking if they're alive first. Many pulses, or
Do you
just to
have
no, no,
what,
actually,
what's your medicine skill? If you have like
I
a
don't have
one in
medicine.
medicine, you're okay. If you don't have anything in medicine at all, you don't know about the whole check the pulse thing and everything
I
like that.
only have natural intelligence of I only have like just +1 in it on everything.
If you have plus one in medicine, also medicine is wisdom, not intelligence.
Oh, then yeah, I only have +1 in there.
All right. Well, you know to check their pulses. The um the man appears to have been in depth way too long. That up there was actually their Constitution saving throws. I rolled a critical failure for the man. He is most definitely dead. He took in
Ouch.
too much oxygen, too much, too little oxygen, and he died from oxygen starvation. However, the woman at the moment is alive.
Still could get revived though, depending. But yeah.
You'd have to find a really strong person for that. He was in that house for like
Oh,
way too
so
long.
so it's not the bleeding state then. Oh, okay. Kind of terms. Yeah. All right.
One of them is straight up gone, but the other one can be straight, brought back. And no, it's not the bleeding state. Remember, you're taken to -10, and basically what that was. Um, well, I can't.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Dead. He's
He's
dead.
dead. He's
I'll
he's dead,
explain it to
Jim.
more
Yeah,
clarity later on if
yeah,
I
yeah. He's
absolutely
dead,
have to.
Jim.
But
I was just asking if he was in that state where he can still be revived. But yeah.
correct. He is proficient in medicine, so he's going to try to like clear that. He checks his father and notices he's already deceased and tries to sort of bites back the emotion and immediately tends to his mother.
Focus on your mother.
Okay, well, he isn't. He's making her slightly better by like CPR, I suppose, to try and get her to breathe properly again, open up her airways, because that's really what they need at the moment. Well, what she needs at the moment. He needs a morgue, but
Yeah, he needs a cemetery.
but yeah, it looks like she's going to live. She's breathing faintly, but she is in stable condition.
Alright.
But it's probably best to get them away from the fire and everything like that.
Let's get
So,
away from the fire. He probably just picks him up. Let's get to the church.
do you pick up like even the corpse and let Specs follow you, or are you just picking up the one living and let the corpse burn?
Probably considering Specs is he probably picks up the dead body as well.
All right, you're going to try to be respectful
Yeah.
entirely for Specs' sake. All right.
He has helped him out a lot, so he tries to be.
Okay, where are you taking them?
Taking him to the church.
All right. I'm going to say that you can get there pretty quickly. You can tell that this area full of these bodies, and also one of the catapults has been completely destroyed. And since they're close enough together, you can imagine if you left it for long enough, the other one will eventually burn along with it.
What is it? Just
This one is currently burning. It's pretty much unusable by this point.
but the other
It
one.
could. This one is still technically usable, but this area has been burning for long enough for it to like catch everything else on fire along with it. So you're probably going to need some more ammo if you want to load it up and fire it again anytime soon.
Yeah, but it can be probably used in it. Anyway, no, in character, no, he would just go to the church and probably see if he was alive. He's probably doing a light jog, keeping an eye out.
All right, he's going to go along with you, and you make it to church safely.
He's gonna probably just shout, "Anyone there?"
Into the church.
Yep.
Or,
Well, I think they have
well,
it locked, don't they?
as soon as you get as soon as you get up to the front gate, you can tell that the door is locked. However, there's someone looking at the front, out of the window, and you immediately hear like the sound of, I suppose, one of those like